How are you? Okay. Well, I hope by the time you leave this session with me, you feel even just the littlest bit better, alright? My name is Calliope, and if I recall correctly, let's see. There you are. Right there. So you were looking into a more exploratory crystal healing / crystal surgery session. Is that correct? Alright. Okay. So are there any particular concerns that you have at this time that you'd like to address? Okay. Okay. Yes, you can go in as much or as little detail as you'd like. Of course, the more detail does help me. However, I recognize that there are certain things that we just don't want to speak about with strangers. Okay, all right. Okay, and at this time, what are some sensations that you're feeling? It could be emotionally, it could be physically. What are you feeling at this time? Okay, certainly I can see that. Oh, well, I guess I'd better explain. So when I work with the crystals, I'm able to see your aura. I'm able to see the congestion, able to see those attachment points, and when I mean that I see what you're talking about, right in this area, definitely going to need to do some heavy decording, I think. There's quite a lot going on there. Okay. All right, and anything else? So for our crystal healing, crystal surgery protocol here, I'm going to have you get as comfortable as possible, and then we work through a series of steps to help calm you, to help pull out any of those negative attachments. We work on opening your chakras. There's a whole lot of things that we can do to get you on to the path of healing, all right? You have any questions for me so far? Okay, so this involves a very small amount of touch, mostly if I choose to place a crystal on you directly. Otherwise, there really shouldn't be any contact between us. However, I just want to make sure real quick that that's okay with you. Is that all right? Okay, wonderful. So throughout the treatment, if you feel any discomfort or any sort of sensation that kind of squicks you out, anything like that, just let me know, okay? We can pause, we can take a break, or we can stop the session entirely, all right? Okay, I have your well-being in mind. I have the very best intentions in mind with you, okay? All right. So I like to start my sessions with a calming step, and this involves using this feather just brush along your energy field. Just ease your mind, ease your body, get you to a nice, relaxed state, alright? So, I'm going to be going over firstly the left side, then the right. I like to do near the bottom of the feet and then come down the midline. Alright, so you just go ahead and just rest there. You're more than welcome to either close your eyes or keep them open, okay? But I'm just going to start with just pulling this down your side and then flicking it. Get all of that excess energy off. Just combing through and flicking. Combing through and flicking. For the other side, I like to do 3 passes each. And 3. Flick. Okay, and then near the bottoms of your feet here, just sweeping this and then flicking. Sweeping and flicking. Flick and sweep and flick. Very good. Very good. You can put that down and just going to be grabbing my little quartz here. And with the quartz, I'm just going to be sweeping down your whole body. And with the energy that I sweep off, I'll be using this beautiful abalone shell as a bowl to drain the crystal into. Alright? That captures that energy, keeps it from going right back into you. Beautiful iridescence of the bowl here. So I'm just going to be taking my crystal and just sweeping that along you and just gently pressing that into the bowl. Are you feeling any sort of sensation at this time? Even no sensation is something. It can tell us that perhaps the healing is going to take a little bit more work, or it needs a little bit more time to settle in. But we keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Make sure that we are working on this in the way that's best for you. Just going to come across to you horizontally. Draining that into the bowl. Very good. If you'd like, you can take some deep breaths. It always helps to calm and soothe. Good. Just very gently sweeping this along. See, you're starting to relax a little, which is good. We want you to be able to relax as much as possible. We want you to allow yourself to unwind and receive this treatment. You deserve the chance to heal from what's brought you here to me. You deserve the chance to move on. All right. Okay, so let me see. I tend to not pre-pick my stones, but rather I allow the flow of the work and the energy of your field to really guide me into what we need. I think for opening the chakras, I think this stone really come into play. This is a beautiful specimen, isn't it? Just look at those little bands. Circular formations and the banding around it. Nature's really something. And I think I'll use my selenite here, my selenite wand. And between the two, I think that we can really get a good opening on your chakras. So I think that we're going to go ahead and start with your feet here, and I'm going to keep the bowl nearby in case I need to drain these. But I'm just going to work in circular motions. Here we are. Okay. Working around your chakras. There we go. clockwise motion. And just work up the body. Feeling any sort of sensation now? Right. Some people feel a rush of vitality or warmth or brightness. Some people feel just a sense of clarity. And the selenite. Some people feel almost as if their body's just woken up a little bit. That's what we're trying to do. We're opening up and awakening your chakras, getting them ready to receive this healing. And above your head. I'm just going to drain our crystals into our bowl here. Okay. And now I would like to siphon out, suck out all the stress from your life, and I'll do that by pressing this selenite crystal to the center of your chest. Alright, you hold your hand there. It's where we would naturally go if someone asked us to put our hand over our heart. Right in that area, and that way we will be just pulling, siphoning the stress out of your chakras and out of your body. Alright, so I'm just going to press this to your chest, okay? There we go. Right, you should just feel a little bit of pressure. And if you'd like, you can take a deep breath in with me. And deep breath out. Deep breath in. 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 Deep breath out. Good, 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 good. Now I'm just going to be taking a couple of crystals here. Let's see. I think I like these two. And I'm just going to be pressing these to the tops of your feet and holding your feet will complete that siphoning step. There we go. Very good. All right. How are you feeling? very soothing process. Okay. Just release those. All right. So now we're going to work on our detox step. All right. So I'm going to be picking some crystals and I'm just going to be laying those on your abdomen. We'll be working from there and mostly focusing on that place. Let's see. I think this one, that one, and that one. All right. So I'm just going to be gently placing these on your abdomen here. Good. All right. And I think for our crystal I'd like to use, really like this little bit of agate here. This little shard almost. See all the little floating bits of pigment clear towards the top and then forming this beautiful ombre. Just gorgeous. I think we'll use this one to prick your energy here. And when I do that, I'm just going to be pressing into your energy and helping that negative energy release. And I'll be draining it into our abalone shell here. So I'm just going to have you relax, all right? So try not to tense up your abdomen, even though you have those crystals there. I want you to be mindful. And I'm just going to take our little agate shard and I'm just going to prick, 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 prick all around and drain the crystal into the shell. Prick, 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 drain, prick, 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 and drain. Prick, 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 and drain. Just a little bit more, I think. And drain. Okay. Now let's see. I think I'm going to go in with this leopard jasper here. Almost looks like little snowflakes inside the stone. And I'm just going to be sweeping this around your abdomen here. So first we go down, 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 sweeping down and up like a paintbrush, like an artist, just very lovingly sweeping the pigment on the canvas. Just sweeping that all around the crystals. And then back think I'd like to use this hematite here, and just going to be, on the outside it looks like I'm vigorously rubbing into your energy, and then you may see me from time to time just give it a little like that, okay? So it's almost like I am scrubbing away at your energy field. Scrubbing, scrubbing, scrubbing. Scrubbing. Just like that. Getting you nice and clean here. Nice and clean. Just a little bit more here. Good. Right, and now I'm just going to clean up the remnants using this jade here. And this makes a good little scoop that I'll be then just draining into our bowl. Scoop and drain. Scoop, drain. Scoop, drain. Let's go ahead and just pull those crystals off, okay? Right. And there we go. Very good. Okay. And now we do the actual healing. That was all just in preparation for the real healing, the real crystal surgery. Okay? So let's see. What do I have here? I think that for our gridding, I'd like to use this beautiful banded agate here. A lot of agate in my particular spread. I find that it is versatile, beautiful, has wonderful properties. So for our gridding, we'll be mostly focusing on your face, and just going to be working in a grid-like pattern along your face here. Just using the pointed end of our agate to score the surface, to score your energy field here. So now we're going to be placing a few crystals on the face here. I think that I would like to see that one and this one. Alright. So I'm just going to be placing these right here and right there. Okay. Just along here. And then let's see. I'd like to place you right about here. Okay. And let me see. Use you and you, I think. I think these will be the best. Alright, so just going to be going over your face in this wide arc, round and in and around and in and around and in, round and in. Good. Very good. Okay. Very good. Okay. And I'm going to be using this one here to just this one. No, I like this one a little bit better. Yes, I think that we'll use this one instead. We're just going to be pressing into the energy field around your face, almost like when I had done that little bit of pricking with your abdomen. Just going to be pressing the healing in. Pressing. 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 Pressing the healing in. Pressing. 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 Pressing the healing in. And let's see. Just going to use this one to go above your head here. Very good. Very good. How are you feeling? I can see the healing has already started to work. Your energy just looks so much lighter, so much freer. Really does. Okay. And then I'd like to bring this one back into play, I think. And we'll do some sweeping. We'll sweep. Just like I did over your abdomen. Just sweeping that back and forth. Sweeping that back and forth. Then from side to side. Just so now let's work on energizing. This is the very last step in our crystal surgery here. So let me see. All right. So I'm just going to be placing some crystals on your body. So think, let's grab those couple other ones real quick. Okay, I'm just going to pull that off and that one. Okay, and then we'll put this one on your chest here. Okay, and let's do this one on your third eye. Okay. Let's use this one for your crown here. Okay. Now I think I'm going to use, let's bring out that agate again. And I'm just going to grid your whole body, okay? Alright, so let's see, just taking this down the length of your body. Now, let me see. Okay, so I'm going to use one of my crystals to just generate some energy. The bottom of your feet here, okay? Just going to be working to create some energy that will help revitalize you. Here we go. And then I'm going to do one last gridding. One last sweep of your whole body. just take those couple crystals off of your crown here and your third eye. And then let's just grab that selenite off your chest, put that back. Alright, so how are you feeling at the end of our session here? Okay, you might feel a touch dizzy or disoriented just because we had you in such a deep healing ambiance, and that can be a little funny coming to the real world after that. Did some really deep healing work. Now, because this was more a general healing, a general crystal surgery, as opposed to something specific that we were targeting, you may find that there are still some little bits that perhaps you want to work on in the future, okay? And since we've done this more general sweeping over of everything, I think it'll be much easier for you to pinpoint what exactly is bothering you, what is ailing you, alright? And I think it'll be definitely easier for me, if you need some assistance with that, to figure out what would be best to target later on if you so choose to come back, okay? Alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this session. It was really great working with you. I think you have overall a very beautiful, very balanced ambiance around you, energy, okay? Hope we can keep it that way, right?